So hello everyone, welcome back. So now we are going to start problem number 7, which is very important problem here. Okay, what it says: find the electric field a distance z from center of spherical surface of radius r that carries a uniform charge density sigma. Treat the case z less than r and z greater than r. Express your answer in total charge q on the sphere. Okay, so for this question you need to understand some concept. Problem number 7, page 65. All right, let's draw a diagram. So first of all, this is a sphere. Let me draw such that it looks like sphere. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis, and this is imaginary axis. This is angle phi through which it looks like a sphere. This is radius. So what does the sphere looks like? It looks like a ball. Okay, so ball has radius around it everywhere, same radius. So this is the strip on the surface of sphere. It has radius r and angle theta. So we have to calculate electric field at this point, a point. Okay, so let us join them. This is, suppose this is angle m. All right, and this is a perpendicular over here. All right, and this is our distance z from here to here, origin. This is, remember, this is not hypotenuse now, because none of the angle is perpendicular here. Not this, not this, not this. Only this angle is perpendicular. So we have to build a concept here. Okay, so the concept is simple. What I have told in previous videos, that you have to take electric field. This is also m. You have to let electric field as write as E net is equal to integration dE cos theta. But theta is not theta. Theta is m, angle m. All right. In this case, theta is angle m, and this is this length from A point to this segment. It is G. All right. So first of all, let us calculate what is dE here. dE is k dq upon r square, but r is g here, g square. And what is g? G will come from the law of cosines. You have read in mathematics class 11th, I guess, or 12th. So g is equal to z square plus r square minus 2rz cos theta. All right, g square is this. How it came? It came by this side, and multiplication of this side with cos this angle. By this side, and this, it gives the length of this. All right. So now let's calculate. Remember this, okay? Law of cosines. This came from law of cosines. So let's calculate dq now, because dq we don't know. In the question it is given that uniform charge density sigma. dq is equal to sigma into ds. But what ds? ds we have to, in case of sphere, we have spherical symmetry. We have to take ds as symmetric along r axis. So we'll taking ds, which is symmetric along r cap. All right. So dq will be sigma r square sine theta d theta d phi. Will not write dr. Remember, if you are taking symmetric along r cap, don't write dr. Symmetric along theta cap, don't write theta. If you are writing along phi cap, don't write phi. This is a shortcut. All right. And cos, and we also don't know here cos m. So cos m is z minus r cos theta upon g. Alright, cos m is z minus r cos theta. Resolve r in terms of theta, r cos theta along z, so cos will become z minus r cos theta upon this, because this is perpendicular. All right, so now we can take this as this is 90 degrees, so it becomes a right angle triangle. This becomes hypotenuse, and we can easily find cos m. All right, now put E net, put all values in E net. We get k sigma r square sin theta d theta d phi. Now cos m. What is cos m? Z minus r cos theta divided by g square into g into g square. We'll get g cube. And what is g here? I'll put here, I'll put in it k. First of all, let us solve these. Integration over d phi. D phi is the angle that creates the sphere, so it will give us 2 pi. R square is constant, sigma is constant, and the only thing left is z minus r cos theta sin theta d theta upon what is g? Z square plus r square minus 2rz cos theta raised to power 3 by 2, because g is under root and then cube also. Alright, E net becomes, so don't worry, I have a shortcut for this. Put cos theta is equal to t simply, and minus sin theta d theta is equal to dt. On putting the values, we'll get 2 pi r square sigma k into 2 pi r square sigma integration, and the integration is 0 to pi, because integration is over theta here. Why theta? Because the only thing varying is theta, and it will vary from 0 to pi, not 0 to 2 pi. Why? Because if I'll take it from 0 to 2 pi, then the values will be doubled here, because only theta only moves from 0 to pi, and phi moves along 0 to 2 pi. All right, so on putting this, cos 0 1 and cos 0 is minus 1. All right, minus 1 to 1. All right, we'll get z minus rt upon r square. I have compromised this minus into the limits. All right, remember that. Minus 2r, let me focus, 2rz cos theta. All right,